should have got coffee before I started.
Well, it's not too late. Go now.
No, that's okay.
Go now.
No, but I still have a couple sips in here.
Tim Hortons coffee? Great.
I had a breakfast sandwich too.
Of course you did.
I feel like I can't go there and not get it, even though they're probably the worst breakfast sandwiches known to man.
Oh, brilliant. They used to be better when they did those gross fake eggs. Do you remember when they were all yellow?
Yeah. But
I don't know. Those things like got us through college though.
Yeah, we used to leave pylons class early before it closed at 11.
Yeah, we'd be like, sorry, man, we got to go get breakfast sandwiches.
And he'd be like, totally get it.
I get it. Yeah. That, or we'd starve ourselves until it was time to eat Subway at 3:30 in the afternoon. And we'd be like, I need to eat.
Like shaking.
Yeah. After coffee with Gail and Lori, and we just wouldn't eat all day. That was always fun.
It's the best way to get things done.
Not eat.
Or
have coffee with Gail and Lori. Because I would argue that that's the best way to not get things done.
No. We used to watch movies, though.
Oh, yeah.
Gail and Lori's, because I didn't finish it.
Yeah. Which one did you not finish? All of them?
Most of them. Yeah. I only got like halfway through Lawrence of Arabia, because
that one was long, but it
requires
was
a couple of days.
It does. It's kind of like start it one day and finish it the next.
It has an intermission in it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, so we made 2 batches of salsa this weekend.
Yeah.
You will be going home with a jar, I made sure.
Is it the one that's got idiot?
No, I just wrote that on a random one, but we have other jars.
No, I thought that was funny.
Oh, good. I thought maybe you would think it was kind of mean. I know, but...
I've probably said things that are 10 times worse.
Yeah. Just this morning.
Yeah. That's facts, though. Anyway, start the show. In my head, actually, when I was driving here, I thought of this scene in Uncle Buck.
This is the bird's favorite hole. Under no circumstances are you permitted to. Squirrel!
Yeah.
When he goes, good morning, welcome to 93.5 radio, brought to you by Kobylowski Towers. Or Tires. And then I had that song stuck in my head.
Yeah. What is it?
He goes, tweet.
Yeah. I always get that one and the mess around mixed up in my head.
I like that one too.
But okay, I'm gonna take a sip of coffee and we'll intro the show.
Okay.
I need sustenance.
So I'm surprised you're drinking out of that mug. You hate birds.
I don't hate owls.
That's a bird, though.
Yeah, but they haven't bit on me or attacked me. Have they?
You don't know that. I guess because you're in bed by like 8.
What do you mean?
Well,
I stay up later than you do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
What time were you up?
I was up till like 12:30 last night. I was
Yeah.
reading my book.
Yeah, I was in bed at 10:30. I was watching LSU and USC.
Were you
Yeah.
in bed?
Yeah, I was.
On your phone?
Yeah, I subscribed to TSN.
Okay.
Did you see Dan Hurley turn down $60 million to coach the Lakers?
I did see that.
That's crazy.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't want to coach the Lakers.
That's a losing battle. I wouldn't want
Yeah.
to coach LeBron.
They should just hire LeBron as coach and player.
Yeah, player, owner, coach.
LeBron James.
I saw somewhere that says that he's made a quote saying, yeah, Bronny can't call me dad when we're playing, when we're at work.
Yeah.
He's going to have to say king or something like that. That'd be kind of weird.
King James the First.
Like, what if they're on the court together?
Yeah.
Here, dad, daddy.
It's like Stewie. Mom,
Mom.
mom, mommy, mom.
Mom, 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 mommy, 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 mama.
I bet you they're going to get into it. I bet you LeBron James, I'm saying it now, is going to hate that he drafted his son. He'll never say it, but I think it's going to tarnish their relationship.
Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe it'll be a Gordie Howe situation.
Yeah, maybe.
In the Houston, whoever he played with his kids on in the not NHL. It was like the Houston Arrows or Astros or something.
It wasn't
like that.
Oilers or something like that? No, it was a football team.
What's that? Arrows. Ooh, I was right.
Well, you weren't sure, though.
No, I wasn't sure, but I came up with it.
Well,
What did you come up with?
Oilers. That was a football team. The Houston Oilers was a football team.
I know.
And didn't they win the Grey Cup?
The Grey Cup? No.
One American team has won the Grey Cup.
Yeah. Baltimore.
Baltimore. There you go. Baltimore or Stallions. There we go.
Yeah. There was a team in Vegas, too. A CFL team in Vegas.
Was there?
Yep.
Oh.
And then there was the team in Baltimore. And then I don't know where the rest were. I'll put it up on screen.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sun is hot and that old clock is moving slow.
Okay, but anyway, I'll do the actual intro now. Okay. We're only like 8 minutes in, and I haven't even introed the show.
That's fine. I think everybody, all 53 or 43 or whatever we're at now, knows that there is no consistent intro.
No, absolutely not. Welcome back to Unintelligent Conversation, the show where we talk about whatever we would like.
Whatever we damn well please.
Yeah. Typically, we do a 2-week intro, and that's it.
2-week
we
update.
Just talk about 2-week update, and then
We're
2-week
doing the intro for 2 whole weeks.
Wow.
Wow.
But today we are...
It's also one of my favorite lines in The Great Outdoors.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. They go, probably a 2-pounder.
But we are here at my childhood home in my childhood backyard. Behind us, you can see where there was once a backyard skating rink.
Lovely.
Yeah, used to put
I can see
12,000 pucks over that fence and we'd have to jump the fence in the spring and go find them all.
Do you think there's still pucks back there?
Probably. On the other side of the fence, you could probably find a puck or two over there. Yeah. And then we do have a peanut gallery today as well. So
Yeah. And literally, like, not just a peanut gallery, they're like facing us front row, staring us down. Like they have faced their chairs towards us.
Yeah.
They didn't even pay for tickets.
No.
Guess that comes with the venue though, doesn't it? Yeah.
Not our first audience.
No.
I'm not even looking at them, but you have them in your
I know.
periphery
Connor and
more.
Steve are just like staring down.
Yeah. And then my sister is still in bed.
Well, I pulled in. I was like, holy, it's parking lot in here.
Yeah, whole family here.
Yeah. Anyway, 5 words.
5 words. Well, it's actually been 3 weeks since we last recorded,
It has been 3 weeks.
which is good. Give us lots to talk about.
Brampton.
Holiday lights.
Same, but different. And that's 2 words.
Yeah, but could it be five words or small phrases?
Sure. I mean, I don't think there are rules.
Well, you're the one who's giving me a hard time.
No.
So apparently you're deciding the rules here.
No. No rules. Lake Ontario.
Oh, that is a good one.
It's 2 words as well.
Yeah.
Or a small phrase, if you will.
Yeah. It could be a word or a small phrase. Like,
Well,
I hate you is a small phrase.
it is a small phrase. Is that relevant to this, to the last couple of weeks?
No, I need to come up with something else. Labor Day.
Okay, we need one more.
Keewatin. You could do that.
Keewatin.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Because
Yeah.
you did the tour.
Well, I did do the tour of the Keewatin when it was all set up and pretty.
You take it away.
Let's start with that one.
You did the tour.
Did the tour. Yep. Honestly, and I don't know if it's because we've been on that ship multiple times and we've walked around it and
We've had the
kinda
exclusive pass. We were on that ship alone.
Yes. Yeah. A couple of times.
Yeah.
Which was cool. But it was nice to see everything all set up. But I felt like we kind of got ushered through like sheep,
Yeah.
you know, and then like we were touring around and we were looking at stuff, which was nice.
Mhm.
But for me, I just felt like it was missing something.
Yeah.
Missing something?
Missing something?
Yeah. And then I also thought, and I don't know if this is biased or not, but they should have a little bit at the end of how the Keewatin ended up in Kingston.
Yeah.
Because it just kind of ended in the little cargo holder there. And it ends
Yeah.
with them talking about how the ship got split in two.
Interesting.
But they didn't tell the story about Fred.
Yeah.
Do you remember Fred?
Yeah. I remember Fred.
Do you think he was the one closing the door on us when we were doing interviews?
Maybe. Spooky.
That's what I was wondering.
spooky kooky.
So when we first did interviews on the Keewatin, we were setting up in the dining room, and there were these two big doors that lead into the dining hall,
Yeah.
and the one was open, and like the ship wasn't listing or anything. There was no draft. It was cold, but
Yeah.
it wasn't that bad. And then the door just like kind of closed itself.
Could just be because it's old and it was just like leaning that way.
But it wouldn't though, because the ship was big and it was, and it was leaning. So it's leaning back, right? And the door closed this way.
I have no idea. I blocked it out. It was too scary.
I don't know. Anyway, apparently there's a waiter on there. His name's Fred, and he had a heart attack and died on the ship, and now he haunts it.
Yeah. But so you were saying that there's like a guided tour and you can just like wander around?
No,
there's
Only
a
guided tour,
tours?
which makes sense because the ship can be quite confusing,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of like it's not built like it would be now.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of like tripping hazards and bumping your head and like that.
Yeah.
A couple of times we got kind of confused as to where we were.
Yeah.
You'd go up a flight of stairs and you'd think you're in one room, and then you'd go up a next flight and you'd be like, oh, no, I didn't mean to go there.
Yeah.
Back down. But yeah, and it was kind of, I just felt like we had more of a privilege when we were roaming around. Like that guy in Hamilton, when I was like, what are the odds we could go on the ship now?
Yeah, the guy that was driving the tugboat who had no real like interest in the boat itself.
Yeah.
Just that he was pulling it.
He was like, there's wet paint in the front of the bow. He said, but I don't see anything. And I go, it's locked out. He goes, is it? It's just a dummy lock.
Yeah.
Or he set it up so that dummies wouldn't go in it.
Yeah.
But
Well, I
anyway.
mean, it's in a shipyard, so like people shouldn't be able to get in.
Yeah.
Other than us with our special privilege.
Yes. Which is good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just had more fun that way. And you can just tour around, do whatever you want, look through everything. And then also, I forget, his name's John, right? The guy who gave us a tour?
I think so.
I thought he did a better job of giving us a tour. Now, I don't know if that's just because it was like one-on-one
Yeah.
and we didn't have to listen through like a headset.
Right.
But
yeah, the headset thing is, I feel like an in-person tour would definitely be better regardless.
yeah.
What's next on the list?
See what I did there?
Yeah, you
Nothing.
You didn't squeal.
Didn't do nothing. The Elite Window Brampton squad was down.
Mhm.
Nice lads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were fun.
They
I
were
liked
like,
them.
when I first met them, I was like, hey, I'm Matt. And they were kind of like, oh, hey, nice to meet you. They didn't really know who I was.
Yeah.
And then Greg goes, Matt's the guys, Matt and Cam, they're the guys who've been doing the videos. And they were like, oh, man, they're sick.
But yeah, they were down doing some holiday light training because Elite Window Cleaning also does holiday lights in the fall and winter. So they will come and put up your holiday lights and then
In the spring, they will take them down.
Yeah. and they will store them for you as well.
I think in the spring, but they just pull on them. Huh. So they wouldn't have to get up on a ladder to put them
they
up.
only have to get up to if a clip sticks
Right.
to take the clip down.
But I was thinking in the winter when there's snow everywhere, you wouldn't want to go on the roof. So I wonder when they do them then.
Take them down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably more in the springtime, maybe. Like
That's
if,
what I
or
was
if there's a gap where there's no snow, they'll go take them down, kind of.
But I don't remember Alex talking about taking the lights down.
Yeah,
In
well,
the
you
spring.
do just pull them.
Yeah, but I thought that in the spring she would have been like, oh, we're so busy taking Christmas lights down. But I guess in April they are already down.
Yeah.
Like, when do you take your Christmas lights down? Do you even put them up?
Yeah, we put them up.
Do you? When do
Yeah.
you take them down?
Like January. We don't like.
You
put
take them down in January?
Yeah,
No, you don't.
yeah.
Christmas lights on the house. You take them down in January. Steve, when do you take your lights down?
I don't know when my dad takes his lights down. We have our own.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
January 1st, Steve's up there taking the lights down. Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, it's this New Year's Day
Done with
activity. Yeah. Bah, humbug. Tears them down.
I feel like we don't take ours down to like March.
I'm a little surprised you put them up.
We didn't.
Yeah.
Well, we actually 2 years in that house, we've never put them up. 2 Christmases, I guess.
Yeah,
Never put them up.
that doesn't surprise me.
And then Mom just turns them off and then gets Dan to take them down when the snow is gone
Yeah,
because you have to go on the roof.
right. Yeah, like at my place, like back home, like we don't have to get up on the roof. We just do them around our doorway.
That's it?
Yeah.
It's kind of lame.
Says the guy who doesn't even put them up.
Well, if you're going to put them up, put some effort into it.
We do.
We do.
We also have ones that go up in our window inside.
Wow. Like the little candle.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the bell.
Isn't that Jewish?
No, that's
Yeah. No, those are like the 8 candles.
yes, that's the menorah
Menorah.
for the 8 days of
Menorah. Hanukkah.
yeah. There's a basement yard clip where they're talking about that, and he goes, "Yeah, for the 8 days of Halloween."
Yeah, but they light one for the 8 days of Halloween.
That'd make more sense.
What, the 8 days of Halloween?
Could you imagine if Halloween was 8 days?
I don't even want it to be one day.
No, I actually hate Halloween.
Yeah. Remember that Halloween party you had on Coleman Street?
Yeah.
That was
Barely.
crazy. Is that the one you slapped me in the face for? Oh.
Yeah. I was mixing Apple Crown Royal and Minute Maid juice. It was actually pretty good, but that was the problem.
Yeah.
And it was very sugary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably the drunkest I've ever seen you is
Yeah.
that night. You just Irish goodbye to Saul.
And then I'm pretty sure I got up the next day and I went No, maybe I didn't. Because there was that hockey game at.
No, that wasn't that day.
I was hungover that day too.
Yeah, you were, but not as bad.
No,
because you like had a Gatorade, like just in case you needed it, and then Paul was just like on
Paul
his deathbed.
rolls in, takes 2 steps in, and I go, "Whoa, how hungover are you?"
You need this more than I do.
He goes, "Is it obvious?" I went to me, maybe.
Yeah. Well, when you look gray, it's pretty obvious.
Oh, that was funny. Oh, yeah. I go, "I got a Gatorade in the car if you want it." He goes, "Really?"
It's like you just like offered him a bump.
Yeah. He needed it.
He did. Yeah.
He needed the sugar.
What's the next word?
Holiday lighting.
No, we just did holiday lighting
And Brampton.
and then you
Lake
did
Ontario.
Lake Ontario.
Yeah. So we went out on the boat and we filmed the OB Up lift.
Woo.
So my father's hydraulic outboard motor lift.
Yep.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. We like actually had the boats out.
Yeah.
We were filming it. In
Yeah.
action.
Yeah, it was good. I edited all the photos and kind of threw together some assets for the Google ad.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw them all into the Google, and I'm going to chat with Dad on Tuesday about it, just to make sure he knows he's got his audiences covered and all that. But Google,
That should be a fun combo.
yeah, I know. Well, he didn't want the Chinese to get it, so he didn't want to put it online.
Bless him.
I know. He means
Regardless, though, like he's not wrong.
well. No.
Like the second you list something like that online, like, but they don't need the blueprint for it. They'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Like if they want to
They'll just buy
sell
one.
a cheap version of it, they'll just buy one and then figure it out. It's a good product though. Like
It is, yeah. It just needs awareness, and he just needs to full on go for it.
yeah, he's a little afraid, I think.
Well, I get it too. It's all the liability. Like if he goes out and one of his lifts fails and somebody's stranded at sea or Lake Ontario,
Yeah,
then
it's his fault.
Yeah.
Technically.
well, could be, yeah. But also, there's like you got to factor in idiots, and there are a lot of dumbasses on the water.
Yeah.
Like we used to go out and save people all the time. They'd be like, "Oh, I can't get the boat started." Be like, "Well, is it full? Like, do you have fuel?" They're like, "No." You go, "Okay, we'll come get you. Put your anchor down." "Oh, I don't have an anchor."
What
It's
do you
like,
mean?
like that's the like it's the law to have an
I was
anchor.
gonna say, aren't you supposed to?
There was one time we went out and it was like winds were blowing, like we were like up and down, and I'm standing on the back of Jerry's boat,
Yeah.
and I've got this rope and we're trying to save this boat, and it's drifting towards the shore. I think so. A lot of times when boats get shook up at the start of the season, they'll get grit in their engine and it won't start. It won't roll over. So he's like bobbing around and I'm bobbing around and I'm holding on to the back of this barbecue. You know, one of those little boat barbecues.
Yeah.
I have my right hand wrapped around it, and I'm trying to throw this rope with my left hand, and I'm like knee deep in the water, and then like the engine's out, and then knee deep, and I'm like bouncing up and down, and I threw the rope and I missed naturally. Left hand, a lot of elements, scared, no life jacket.
Yeah. You're holding on to a barbecue.
A barbecue, yeah. And Jerry's going, "Throw the fucking rope." And I'm going, "I'm fucking trying." So now the rope's in the fucking water, and I got to reel it back in as fast as I can while holding onto the barbecue. And then I finally got the boat to him and tied him on, and we towed him in, and we get back in. And then somebody else calls in and is like, "We're trapped too. We can't get off anchor."
Yeah.
And this boat's name was called Pickle. So they were in a pickle. And as we're going back out, Jerry goes, "Why don't you put this on this time just in case?" God, that was
fair enough.
Yeah, that was chilly. Yeah, we diverted there hard, Lake Ontario. Well, I guess we kind of finished.
All those boats you were just talking about are on Lake Ontario.
It's true. They are on Lake Ontario.
Actually, you mean Ocean Ontario.
Ocean Ontario. Yeah, I thought you were going to bring that up when I first said it, but you forgot.
That's okay. I can always just drop that photo in.
No, you will. I know you will.
The sun is hot and that old clock is moving slow.
And then what was our last word?
Keewatin.
No, I said one more before that, didn't we?
Did you?
Did I? Said one after.
Brampton. Holiday lighting.
Lights, then you
Lake
said
Ontario.
Lake Ontario, then I said something, and then you would have said Keewatin.
What
at
did
the
you
end.
say?
I don't know.
Labor Day.
Yes, I did say Labor Day.
Exactly like that too.
Yeah. Because today is Labor Day. We're recording on Labor Day Monday, which means it's the end of summer.
Oh, you know what we didn't talk about?
What did we
How
not
we
talk
lost
about?
in Frisbee.
We did lose. at
That should have
Frisbee.
been one that we said.
That's okay. It's not worth
And
talking about.
losers.
It's not worth talking about.
No, I feel like I've lost every sport I've played this season.
Oh,
Lost in the finals in Frisbee, in the semis in both volleyballs. Loser.
yes, you are.
Yeah. That's okay.
King loser
Yeah.
over here.
Does that mean I'm the first loser?
The biggest
The number
loser?
number one loser.
You're the biggest loser.
That used to be a show.
Yeah, I know.
Is that why you said it?
Yeah.
Speaking of winning and losing, United got their ass handed to them. And I'm only mentioning it because Mason is a big United fan.
Yeah.
So you need to get out there on the pitch, Mason, and let them know what's up.
Yeah. You got to list off their starting 11 better.
Yeah. Can you name any of them from the starting 11?
No, because I cut it out, so I actually didn't watch it. I got to a certain point and went, the rest of this, and just
Yeah.
cut it and trashed it.
I only know Bruno Fernandes. You know what else I've noticed? In the first couple of podcasts, you wouldn't swear at all. And now you're like, that, this.
I'm still better than you.
No, you're on my level.
No, I'm not.
No, society can only move as fast as its weakest link. That's the same with this business. So you're on my level whether you like it or not.
Great.
Why did you say Labor Day? Because we're filming on Labor Day?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh.
And today's Labor Day, and
It
it's
is
fun.
Labor Day. But it's Labor Day in the States, too. Excellent.
Why did you want to know why I said Labor Day? That's a stupid question.
I don't know, because I thought it had something to do with our 2-week update.
Yeah, today is Labor Day, part of the 2-week update. I didn't have anything else to say.
Yeah, classic. So Em and I watched a movie last night with Morgan Freeman and Scarlett Johansson. It's an hour and a half,
Yeah.
and it's called Lucy.
At
Now-
least you didn't invest 2 hours in it.
No, I know. Now, what do you think Lucy's about? Just, I know you have no context.
Yeah. Okay. I think this is a Morgan Freeman ScarJo movie. So I think it's about a woman named Lucy who is a drug addict, and then Morgan Freeman is her sober sponsor.
That's a bumblebee. He can't sting you.
Yes, they can. I've been stung by one.
No,
Yeah.
not those ones. We're just fat and friendly.
What did you just call me?
No, I wouldn't call you fat and friendly.
Quite the
Fat
opposite,
and
actually.
grumpy.
Skinny and grumpy, really.
Anyway, Lucy is about this girl who's living in China,
Okay.
and she's seen this guy.
Lucy is living in China?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's there for school.
Is ScarJo Lucy?
Yeah, ScarJo's Lucy.
Okay.
And she gets asked by this guy to drop off a package to some Chinese mafia head boss thing. She doesn't know that, though.
Okay.
She goes in, and then they kidnap her, and then they put a packet of drugs in her intestines, and they're telling her to go ship it back.
And you read the synopsis of this and went, ooh.
No, I didn't read the synopsis.
Right, you can't read.
Yeah. No, I you know what? I watched the preview and went, that's fine. When she gets kicked in the stomach as her, like, just as her wounds are healing, and it opens a bag of drugs,
Yeah,
and then some of the drugs go into her system.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the movie Limitless?
yeah.
It's like that. It's about accessing more of your brain than what we're able to do.
Okay.
And she starts accessing part of her brain, and it slowly, because of the dose that she took, the high dose, it becomes like she has a limited time to live because she has to keep taking more, and it keeps using majority of her brain. And when she reaches 100%, she dies.
Right.
And Morgan Freeman, his character, he's supposed to be the scientist guy who is just doing all the explanation and all the research into it. And she literally takes a little bit of this drug, figures her way out of there, goes back to her apartment, and then starts doing research. And she calls him and goes, I've read all of your pages or all of your research on the brain. And she's like, I need to see you. And he goes, well, that's flattering. And he's like, I don't know if you could have possibly read all of them. And she goes, 6,000, whatever, something pages. And she basically just goes through the whole time just trying to figure out how to get away from these drug guys, but using 100% of her brain and learn from it.
Okay.
Yeah. Stupid.
Interesting.
And then in the end, it just ends with her turning herself into a computer and giving Morgan Freeman the information so that he could learn it.
Right. Yeah, that sounds stupid.
Yeah,
Sure.
it was dumb.
That's
was
like
really dumb.
in Erin Brockovich when she's fighting with the legal team that joins them, like as they get further along in the case. Have you seen Erin Brockovich?
No.
Matthew. Great movie.
Oh.
So it's Julia Roberts is Erin Brockovich. And she is part of this legal team that uncovers a massive cover-up by PG&E, so Pacific Gas and Electric, and they were poisoning the groundwater in this community in California and telling them that it was fine, and they were all getting like crazy, ridiculous tumors and shit, and like dying essentially, and like having like, yeah, like it was wild. And so she like uncovers this story, and then anyway, like she works at a pretty small law firm, and then as time goes on, they have to bring on a bigger law firm just to help them like with all the paperwork, because PG&E is like $1 billion company, so they just tried to bury them in litigation and paperwork and discovery and stuff like that. And then so they're in this meeting with this bigger law firm, and they're like, the one girl's like, oh, like your research is like, it's a great start, but we just need like more information on all the plaintiffs, because they're starting a class action lawsuit against the company. And Erin Brockovich is a bit like put off by that, and she's like, whose numbers do you need? Because she's like, you don't even have phone numbers for some of these people.
Yeah.
She goes, you don't know 600 plaintiffs' phone numbers by heart. She goes, whose numbers do you need? And then starts listing off people and their phone numbers and stuff.
Oh,
it's
my
actually
goodness.
so funny. And then the lady's like, I'm sorry, like I think we must have just gotten off on the wrong foot. And she goes, that's all you got, lady, is 2 wrong feet and ugly shoes.
Okay, look, I think we got off on the wrong foot here. That's all you got, lady. 2 wrong feet and f***ing ugly shoes.
I love that.
But you should watch that as your next movie.
Okay.
Erin Brockovich with Julia Roberts.
Is it on Netflix?
I don't think so.
No.
It was for a long time. You just missed the boat on that.
I guess so.
I also have a Morgan Freeman story for you.
Did you meet him?
Yeah, it was great.
Lovely.
No, so yesterday we were making a 25-pound batch of salsa.
That's what you should have said in our 2-week update.
Yeah.
Not Labor Day.
Yeah.
Salsa.
Yeah, so we try and make enough for the whole year. I think we'll probably run out this year, but
Because
that's
you're
okay.
giving it away.
No, we always give some away.
Oh.
Yeah. But anyway, so it's like a big chunk of the day kind of process. Like it takes a bit. And so we listen to music, and then I'll like put podcasts on just to like keep ourselves entertained as we're like literally peeling tomatoes by hand. And one of my favorite podcasts is called History of the 90s. And so I listen to that pretty frequently, and we were listening to an episode about the top movies of 1994, and obviously Shawshank is in that.
Nailed it.
Yeah. And then, but I didn't realize that was a Stephen King short.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he wrote that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
story. Yeah, like the basis of it, like it, I think had to be extrapolated for the movie. But
I thought it was very nice. If Stephen King wrote it.
what's that?
Who did you say?
Stephen King.
Yeah. But Stephen King's like horror books.
So he does some horror, but he's also done like not horror.
Yes, not horror.
He
My
writes kid-
favorite category.
Yeah, he has a line of kids' books.
Oh.
Yeah.
Somebody said that the end of Shawshank Redemption is the best ending to a movie ever. Because he gets out of prison and then he meets him down at the beach.
Yeah.
And then they just become lifelong friends.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Like it is a good ending.
Mhm.
It's a good happy ending to
Yes.
the story.
Yeah.
Because you could see the alternative ending is that they both just die in prison, and that's the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more likely.
Because the one guy actually managing an escape and not getting caught, and
Oh.
then
Well, back then.
but yeah, so I thought that was interesting.
What's your all-time favorite line in a movie?
I don't know. I'd have to have a little bit more time to think of it, but one that's coming to mind immediately is "Take it out," or that's a horrible thing to be doing during flu season.
Okay, because I was thinking that movie too. But the scene where they're gonna go bowling and she's sitting in the window,
Yeah,
and Miles, that's his name, right?
yeah. I think
Miles
so.
and Macy.
Yep.
Yeah. He comes down the stairs and goes, "Waiting for your sex." But I also love the speech that, what's his name in Planes, Trains, Automobiles?
I don't know.
I want to call him Dale.
John Candy's character.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what his name is.
Anyway, he goes, "You want to hurt me? That's fine. Go right ahead. Because you know what? I like me. My wife likes me. My friends like me." And he says something about, because I know who I am.
Does that make you feel good about yourself?
No,
Oh,
because I thought I was going to do the whole thing.
but like when you hear that, do you go, "Yeah, I do like me"?
No,
Oh, okay.
I already like me.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes people just need to be reminded
That people like me or that I like me.
that you like yourself.
Well.
You know that everybody hates you.
Yeah. I miss Arda.
Well, he seems like he's having the time of his life in Turkey.
Yeah. I hope he's having a good time. When he gets back, we need to get together with him. We need to go to Rax.
Or just get a drink somewhere and we can chat.
Mm-hmm.
Rax isn't super conducive to having a conversation.
No.
It's quite loud in there.
No, you're right. Just to hang out with him.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of silence.
Yeah, I know. I've not seen anybody.
Exactly.
Look at his lawn. Steve did a good job, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a little bit over there that he missed. Look right up against the wall. See those long blades of grass?
We're calling you out. Your lawn looks like Dad.
Definitely weed eats too, doesn't he?
Yeah, he did this morning.
Yeah.
He doesn't always, but he did this morning.
I'm obsessed with the trimmer that we have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just fucking takes him out.
Well, you'd think your lawn would look better.
Yeah. We got a busy week coming up.
We do have a busy week coming up.
I'm looking forward to it. We'll meet with Elite.
Yep.
Well, we'll film with Elite. And then we have a meeting with Ben at 1, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
And we just need to chat about what he's looking for, kind of thing. What, like, if he likes the similar style to what Gabe and Will do, the Elite thing.
We know what he wants. We just need to figure out a style, which will be good. And just meet him. We haven't really met him in person. So.
Yeah, exactly. And then film with Hush.
Yep. On
Wednesday morning.
Yeah, which would be good. We're just kind of getting B-roll, which is a good start.
Well, I think, and I think we should do like a quick little interview.
Yeah, we'll interview her, but I just mean we're mainly there for B-roll. This Snapchat group chat that I'm in is going off right now.
But what?
I don't know. I haven't opened it.
What Snapchat group chat?
It's one with some old high school friends.
I was going to make a joke about you having friends, and then I didn't because I thought that would be too mean. Timmy, no friends?
Okay. Bold of you.
Yes, very.
To say that I have no friends.
I, of all people, have no friends.
Me.
Not
you. Not me. Not Hermione.
I just knew it.
Yo.
As soon as you said it. That's what was happening.
Obviously.
I was going to bring up that this was the murder capital of the world at one point. Or
the world.
The world. Myrtle capital of Canada.
Myrtle.
Fuck off. Just gone through. It's just going downhill now.
It's not. Was it the murder capital of Canada or just Ontario?
Canada.
You don't know.
Yeah, and it was also voted the happiest place per capita. So you'll get killed, but you'll be happy about it.
Yeah.
Hey, get out of here.
There you go.
Jerry Seinfeld. I've never seen that movie.
I actually haven't either.
No.
I just know the lines, and I included that one clip.
Was that close? Because
that was the shadow of a bird. You're afraid of birds too.
no, I thought it was a bee. I thought he's like right here.
No,
Yeah, that's tough.
you don't like birds too.
I don't mind birds. They're okay. Could be worse.
You're a bird hater. Well, thank you for tuning in to episode 13
Wow.
of Unintelligent Conversation. I'm not sure how this one's going to turn out, but I know we say that every time and it turns out okay. But this one was especially chaotic, but I wouldn't expect anything less from us, really.
No, me neither.
So, anyway, you can find the full version of this podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and I think it's on Audible. I should really figure out how to check that. But anyway, and then the shorts are on Instagram, YouTube Shorts, and Facebook. So you can catch us if you don't want to watch the full version there. Cool.
Lovely.
All right. See you
All
later.
right. Adios.
Bye.